And basically, I am in the innovation and entrepreneurship program. And what I'm trying to do is I really like to be the gap between the left brain and right brain individuals and be the advocate for the creative person. So I'm trying to really focus and develop my skills to take my career to the next level in that way. So within the mastery, Robert Greene does lots of interesting strategies to become and find your life's tasks, and I'm using my reflections on those. So, return to your origins. Basically, you need to take a look inside yourself, look at your history, look at the things that kind of motivate you in your past, and most likely those are the things that you should be working toward in your life's tasks. So, he encourages you to take a look through at those things that you go through repetitively, that you enjoy, and make sure those are incorporated into your life's task. So occupy the perfect niche. There's going to be a lot of times when a lot of people are going to go after the same thing that you're trying to do. So what you need to do to kind of work toward mastery is really find your avenue, play your game in this process. So use your unique skill sets and your unique creative aspects to pull together to combine that into your custom-made industry for and to strive to for mastery. Avoid the false tasks. Basically, there's going to be distractions. There are going to be things that look like quick wins or gains, and they are going to be not the way that you need to go through. So you need to rebel against those concepts and those false, truths, and go after really what you need to achieve your goals. Whether it be that for money, fame, whatnot, you need to work on what you need to do to achieve your mastery and your goals. So stay on your path. Let go of the past. So no matter where your career is, no matter what your degree is, you need to work toward your future. And that's the only thing that you're committed to. You're not committed to an employer, you're not committed to a parental figure or a family member. You're committed to doing what the best that you can do to be the best you. And then at the end of the day, you will really be improving everyone because you'll be bringing something to the table that no one else can do. So find your way back. So here you really need about sacrificing and sacrificing for now so that you can achieve in the future. In the book, we talk through the terrible story of Fuller and his kind of trials and tribulations. And basically, he had to sacrifice and say, you know what, it's not about now. I'm not going to be super successful right this moment, but I need to push through that pain, push through what I need to go through. My family will have to take some steps back. But at the same time, I'm going to be able to offer them more because I've dedicated my now to achieving so that they can grow in the future and we can grow in the future. So it's really about taking a step back and being able to commit to yourself that you're going to stay on your path no matter what obstacles. So my turning point story really has to do and connects with the adaptation strategy, and really feel like I continue to grow and change and move and adapt. So with that being said, I have a fashion design background, but I'm currently in a process management, business process management for design teams. So really being able to see and saw myself in IT space, never thought that would happen, and different terminology, different things, but I'm blooming in that. Really be understand that what I found in designing that I loved with creating that perfect image, the perfect thing. Really am now curating and developing and offering things that no one else can do. So no one else knows fashion and product management and product development the way that I do, and I can really offer things to the businesses and challenge status quos that I couldn't have done in the past. So really, that's my turning point, is really seeing myself to a different part of my career and learning more about myself in that process, adapting. As we learned from Freddie Roach, who combined different skill sets together to create his own way, his own niche process. So I really resonated with his story in that way. And also just being aware of what's going on in your industry and making sure you're adapting to that. Like I find I do that. I'm learning more about technology to be able to adapt to the way the times are going. So that's really my turning point story and how I connected with adaptation strategy. So what I'm going to do from now. So basically, what I really want to see myself in the next few weeks is really work on my branding of my personal business persona so that I can connect with more people in my field and learn from them as well. So I'm going to get more information about Pinterest and Instagram as it relates to small businesses and branding, and as well as I'm going to get a domain name so I can create my own website so I can work toward those goals. So thank you so much for listening to my reflections on the book and my turning point story.